welcome back to Hermitcraft. Alright, well, spent a bunch of time trying to figure this thing out, and some folks in the comments had a really good idea. Make the doggone thing a 5 wide, and that solves the odd to even problem, or the odd to odd problem, the even to odd problem, whatever, you know. Because a 5 wide will transition to a 3 very nicely, and it works. And I should have seen that before for myself, but yeah, what are you going to do, you know? So I've got this area dug out. I need to get these apartments dug out. And start fleshing this out as the level 1 residential. Yeah. Now let's see. One more block up for the ceiling and lighting. And you hear that in the background? I'm glad this isn't going to be my apartment. Very glad it's not going to be my apartment. Of course, you realize that the vault overseer always has the best quarters. Seeing as they're in charge of the place and they get to assign quarters and so on. Or maybe they have a flunky to do it, but you know what they're going to tell the flunky. I want the best, I don't care where you put everybody else, except Mr. Annoying Person goes in the worst place. You know, that sort of thing. Alright, let's see. Dig this back a few blocks for the bed area. And then put stone brick flooring in the whole place. Ah. Guess I've been in here before. And there's why I've been hearing lava. Oh. Yeah, no wonder I hear the sheep. They're right up there. Okay. Get rid of that. And oh goody, I need to do some lighting up. I don't want to. I hate caving, but I don't want it mob spawning back here either. Hello, creeper. Die, creeper. I don't think that's going to do much down there. All right. Almost. There. That should take care of it. Shouldn't have much, if anything, in the way of spawns. And yes, I have silly amounts of iron, and I stopped to dig this up. This is how. Grab every little bit you ever find. Okay. Now here, actually this does need to be lit because back in here is, okay, these things are going to have, well, a back door, for lack of any other better term, a rear entry, because in addition to having where to live, we also need a sort of a common area. Not quite outdoors, but, you know, substituting for that. A common area that is not within your home, you know, that has all the comforts of outdoors that can be provided within a vault. Alright. So, probably through here. Yeah. Sort of a pseudo outdoors. And we'll even give the place a sort of exterior view. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, this area in here is of course going to need a lot of work. Such as building up to all be on the same level. And so on. But yeah. Go ahead and stretch this in here. And no, like that, and like that. And this ought to almost go back one more block just to make it fit with the ceiling thing because of that. Yeah. Break that out. Yeah. And then all I need to do is like bust out the floor, stone brick this thing, and then it's ready for doors, windows, and pseudo furniture. Which is about the best I can call it, because Minecraft never had any real furniture, and it may never have any real furniture. Well, outside of mods, of course, because mods are awesome and do amazing things that the developers either can't or don't want to do. I think most of the time it's don't want. Oh, come on. There. And a bit more glass. Decided the glass panes look better as long as there's something on either side of it, and so on. So this is the basic apartment design. There'll need to be a door here and another door there, so let's get that taken care of. And yeah, it's shaping up. Oh, by the way, I made a change over here. You recall where I was using cobblestone in here? I've decided to use wheat seeds because I get so many of them working the farm. If I spend a day harvesting these farms, all of them, every chance I get, then I end up with ever-increasing amounts of wheat seeds as a result, and I never am going to use all of that seed because the stuff I end up with is what's left after replanting. So, yeah. That'll work. Okay. Alright, this is basically where I'm going with this. The apartments will all look pretty much the same. There's a small living area. There is a bed. Those areas are for pseudo-privacy or real privacy or what have you. A place to sleep. And then out this way into what will be the common area, carved out in the area behind all the apartments. And I'm figuring that this wall probably needs to go that way a little bit and then go around and make the apartments into probably a circular arrangement around the common area. That sort of makes sense, I guess. And yeah, working on that. Other than that, I have to say that I have had a whole lot of not feeling really great in the last few days. And yeah, I've come to the conclusion, basically, I'm trying to do too much. And so I have to back off how much of what I'm doing. Just simply because if I don't, I am not going to get into any better of a situation, you know? So, I have decided that my video schedule will change. And what this means is that, first of all off, Hermitcraft will continue to be, as much as I'm able to do so, an every other day thing. However, other series, you know, I have a Fallout 4, Skyrim, single-player world of Minecraft, the Direwolf 20, 1.7.10 pack, is Season 7 pack, and all of this. What I'm thinking to do right now is to take everything that isn't Hermitcraft and put it on a temporary hold. Just simply because I need a little bit of a break, and I would be completely stupid to stop doing Hermitcraft. You know, you don't do that. Here's a big tip for YouTube. You got a series that's going good. What you don't do, the number one thing you don't do, is take a nice long break. Because that's when YouTube decides, oh, you're not making videos anymore. We're just going to stop sending you views. And, yeah. I wasn't the first one to say that, but it's right. Getting a pretty good amount of fuel built up here. And how much is left in these things? 24 blocks. Considering it doesn't run a whole lot, just whenever the thing fills up with kelp, which is about every 15 to 20 minutes or so, if the area is loaded at the time. And of course, if I'm mining, I'm 500 or 600 blocks the other way over there, and I'm not loaded. So, in any event, I am going to be kind of cutting back some on what I do for a little while until I'm feeling a little better. Hermitcraft every other day, as I've been doing. Everything else on hold, with the temporary exception of Fallout 4, because I have a few of those already made up ahead of time. I was recording a little bit ahead, and so I have some of those available to fill the hole with for a little while until they're gone. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. In the meantime, I'm going to continue working on getting this vault filled out and do something with that common area out there. I've got a huge amount of area that needs to be dug out, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, that is not going to happen today. It just isn't. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.